Buckle up because the movie you are about to experience will leave you breathless from start to finish. Do not open your eyes or die. It's a terrifying journey where every step forward is taken in complete darkness. The movie begins quietly with Mallory, a detached and reluctant mother-to-be, painting in her apartment. Moments later, the news erupts with reports of mass suicides spreading across Europe. Soon, the same phenomenon reaches the United States, and within minutes, everything unravels. As Mallory visits the hospital for a checkup, the world around her descends into chaos. People begin killing themselves in horrifying ways, walking into traffic, smashing their heads against glass, setting themselves on fire. Whatever is causing this devastation cannot be fought, only avoided. It becomes clear that the source of these deaths is an invisible force manifested through sight. The moment someone looks at it, they are overwhelmed with visions so powerful and dreadful that they are driven to end their own life. There is no warning, no explanation, just instant madness. This deadly knowledge spreads rapidly, and panic takes over as survivors realize that staying alive means keeping their eyes covered at all times. There are no second chances. If you look, you die. Mallory, along with others fleeing the catastrophe, takes shelter in a nearby house. Here, she meets a group of strangers who must now rely on one another to stay alive. The group includes Tom, a kind-hearted man who becomes a beacon of hope for Mallory; Douglas, a cold and paranoid man suspicious of everyone; and others each carrying their own fears and desperation. Inside the house, tensions rise as resources dwindle and the threat of betrayal grows. With no way to see what is coming, trust becomes a fragile thing, and decisions become increasingly dangerous. They soon discover that not everyone is affected by the force in the same way. There are individuals who have seen the creatures but do not kill themselves. Instead, they are transformed into fanatics, driven to force others to look. When they take in a man named Gary, he seems like another survivor, but things quickly go wrong. Gary reveals his true nature, opening the windows to let the creatures in and causing unspeakable tragedy. One by one, the survivors fall, leaving only Mallory, Tom, and the unborn children to carry on. In a parallel timeline, the story shifts to Mallory traveling down a treacherous river with two young children, boy and girl. Their goal is to reach a sanctuary, but the journey is filled with obstacles, including rapids, hostile survivors, and the ever-present danger of the creatures. The three of them must remain blindfolded throughout the entire journey, navigating only by sound and instinct. Every moment is a nerve-wracking gamble, with death always one wrong move away. Tom and Mallory manage to build a life together for a few years, raising the children in relative safety. But peace is fleeting in this new world. One day, they are discovered by a group of infected individuals who try to force them to look. Tom sacrifices himself to protect Mallory and the children, giving them a chance to escape. With nothing left but her determination to survive, Mallory takes the children on the perilous journey downriver, where they must survive not only the creatures but also the harsh elements and exhaustion. As they approach the sanctuary, the tension reaches its peak. They encounter rapids they must cross while still blindfolded, trusting only Mallory's voice and instincts to guide them. The river tosses them violently, and at one point, Mallory is separated from the children. In a moment of pure panic, she considers removing her blindfold to find them, but she resists. She knows that the smallest mistake will cost them everything. When they finally reunite, it feels like a fleeting victory amidst a world that has been nothing but unforgiving. The final part of their journey is the most dangerous. They are stalked by creatures that whisper to them, mimicking the voices of loved ones and trying to trick them into looking. Mallory fights the urge to give in, urging the children to keep their blindfolds on and trust her. Her earlier emotional detachment is replaced by fierce maternal love. She knows that if they are to survive, she must protect them with everything she has. After what feels like an eternity, they finally reach the sanctuary, hidden deep within the forest. Mallory's heart sinks as she removes her blindfold, fearing what she might see. But instead of monsters, she finds a haven filled with people. The sanctuary is a school for the blind, where both the sighted and non-sighted live together in peace, safe from the creatures. It is a bittersweet ending. While the world outside remains a place of terror, Mallory has found a place where they can finally rest. In the sanctuary, Mallory lets go of her fears and embraces the children as her own. She gives them names at last, signaling the end of her emotional detachment and the beginning of a new life. Though their journey has been harrowing, they have found a glimmer of hope in a world filled with darkness. Bird Box is an unforgettable experience that explores the depths of human fear and resilience. It forces you to confront the fragility of trust, the strength of love, and the will to survive when everything familiar is gone. It's not just a movie, it's a haunting, relentless story about facing the unknown and learning to move forward even when you cannot see the way. If you've made it this far, I know you love gripping stories like this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It'll make my day and keep us diving into more thrilling movies together. Until next time, stay safe, stay curious, and whatever you do, keep your eyes shut